Hey guys, as usual, it's Justin Watcher here from ProSportsExtra.com. Today we're going to be talking about NXT Takeover 31, which is this Sunday night, actually. I know it's kind of crept up on all of us, and the build hasn't necessarily been the best, and it's kind of a, RKO here, a little bit out of nowhere, but NXT Takeover is this Sunday night, and it's on the WWE Network, and if anybody knows anything about wrestling, it's that the NXT Takeover events always deliver, and every time we kind of doubt it and say, like, the card's not that good, or, maybe this won't do this or that or whatever, it always comes through. So it's kind of no use to doubt them. But for all the naysayers out there that are again saying that this live event, whatever it's called, a special live, I don't know if you want to call it a pay-per-view, but regardless of what you want to call it, I'm going to explain to here why that, as usual, it's a must-see event. It's NXT TakeOver. Again, anybody that knows anything, this is the one event you want to watch. So I will start off with a little bit of a mystery. So NXT's been airing some vignettes here. I'm not entirely sure who they're for what, male, female. But it kind of seems like somebody's returning to NXT. That's kind of the gist of what the verbiage has been in the promos. So we have a couple different, candidates, I guess, as you want to call it. I think Bobby Roode was one of the rumor names, but he just showed up on Monday Night Raw. Is he really now going to show up on NXT? I know he was the former champion there, but, is he going to show up now? I know Ember Moon's been kind of talked about, but from what I understand, she is not in any shape, she is not in any shape to return, unfortunately. She's kind of busted up a little bit, so she's not healthy enough to return right now, from what I understand. I know Bo Dallas is another bit of a name that's been out there, and I kind of hope not. That'd be extremely disappointing. But either way, there's always cool. It's always fun to have a little bit of a mystery promo, and we get a little bit of a reveal this Sunday. So that's always worth tuning in for. So nobody knows who it is right now, which is awesome. It's always cool to have a nice surprise. So we'll see who ends up showing up. It's always fun like that. And then we have the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. Look, we got Isaiah Scott, and we got, how do you say it? Santos Escobar. Sorry if I butchered that name a little bit here, but these two guys, they can flat out go, and anybody that thinks this is the weak point of the card, or if anybody wants to say that this will be the, the bathroom break or whatever, that's ridiculous. Just tune in and watch this match. You'll see exactly what they can do. I think the champion does end up retaining, but that's beside the point at this point right now. We just need a good 15-20 minute match to get us going, and I think they'll do that. And up next is Kushida versus the Velveteen Dream. Everybody's kind of wrapped up in the Velveteen Dream stuff right now. Regardless if you agree or disagree, I think right now the match is about Kushida. I think it would have been regardless of anything going on with the Dream outside of the ring, but they finally seem to be behind him. He has a little bit of an edge, a little bit of an attitude, and I explain why they do that and everything else in the column. Again, ProSportsExtra.com, little cheap plug in there. But again, this is going to be a great match because Dream especially always shows up in these live specials, so he's going to have something planned, and I can only imagine what. And then we have the North American Championship match. It's Damian Priest versus Johnny Gargano. I'm going to kind of tie into this one next because the Women's Championship is also on the line. It's Io Shirai versus Candice LeRae. So as most people know, Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae are married. That is true. And on screen, they've been kind of playing that up a little bit more than usual. And they've been having little, house dinners or house parties or whatever you want to call it, little party dinners at their house. And, they've been kind of playing up the married aspect. And now the goal is for both of them to win gold. So Johnny Gargano is going against Damian Priest for the North American title, who just won the title for the record. And then Io Shirai has been a dominant women's champion, I think, and has been awesome. She's defending against Candice LeRae. I mean, I know Candice LeRae and Johnny Gargano stood tall Wednesday night on NXT, so usually that doesn't bode well. But I've written before in the past, there's no correlation to the final TV episode to the actual pay-per-view. If the winner stands tall there, they could stand tall at the pay-per-view, and vice versa. It doesn't necessarily matter. So maybe this is a glimpse into the future that both the Garganos will, they may win some gold here. They may both do it, and then they'll be the married couple with all the titles. I think that'd be kind of cool. They've been having a great run on NXT as of late with these new, characters that they've been playing. I think it's been very entertaining, very good. The easy money's always on the champions to retain because champions retain more often than challengers win. That's just a fact. So if you want to put some money on it, good luck with that one. That's going to be a tough call, I think at least. So we have for the main event, it's a very interesting match. It's going to be Finn Balor defending against Kyle O'Reilly. Yes, it's thrown together. Yes, it's last minute. But you know what? If I have anybody in the ring for a quote-unquote filler main event, give me Kyle O'Reilly, give me Finn Balor, give me 30 minutes. Again, with the mystery around the vignette and everything with the Undisputed Era, we never know if they're for or against Kyle O'Reilly. No matter what they say publicly, we'll see what ends up happening. Yes, Finn Balor will probably retain. I think we can all agree on that. But again, we got a couple different mysteries going on, and of course, it's NXT TakeOver. They're going to deliver. It's this Sunday, WWE Network. Again, if you want the full column and everything else, ProSportsExtra.com. Until next time, get ready to say it for me. Go Pack Go.